2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. It's the Lakers facing the Bulls. And it's Chicago to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at Los Angeles. West is out there with Barnett. Then it's Baylor. Then it's Nelson. And it's LaRusso in at the 4. Los Angeles on D. West with the steal. Here's Baylor. Good D by Drummond. And here are the Bulls now. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
And he throws it right out of bounds. Careless mistake.
West with the ball. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
Here's Barnett. West outside. They set the pick. And there's the feed to Baylor. Here's the teardrop. Nice D from Aldridge. And it's the Bulls with the ball. We're about 1 minute into the first. Drummond with a screen on West. Irving passes to Drummond.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. On defense, Chicago. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Baylor. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
I mean, he's struggling, hitting a low percentage of his shots this quarter.
Baylor against Artest. Back to Aldridge. The kick out to Irving. Here's Butler. Artest on the way. 2 on the clock. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Artest.
Working over that in-between area. Defenses now have a hard time shutting that down.
Pass to Barnett. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. West outside. Over Irving. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Artest. Here's Drummond. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Barnett against Butler. Baylor kicks it to West. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Barnett. A floater. Foul on the play. Basket count, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. It's Aldridge penetrating. And Aldridge slams it in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And stolen by Butler. He feeds it to Irving. He dishes it to Drummond. Artest kicks to Irving. No good with the triple. Los Angeles trails by 4. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. Baylor a screen on Irving. West dishes to Baylor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Fires it up. West gets the bucket. West has got his first points in this one.
This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Johnson, he's checked in for Nelson. Smith comes in for Baylor. King's checked in for Barnett. And Smith subbed in for West. Now here's Porzingis. Brown the pass to Gasol. Kicks to Crawford. And again, no good by Chicago. To the paint. King, that's good. King's got his first 2 points of the night.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Further proof that you can't leave anyone in this league that wide open.
King outside. Passes it to Smith. Back to King. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Bulls leading by 3. Crawford kicks to Anthony. Over Smith. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. Smith outside. He kicks to Johnson. King outside. There's LaRusso. And he banks in the layup.
He can be masterful in there, especially when there's no rim protection.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls out front, up 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And before... Los Angeles trails by 3. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Brown. King is out there with Smith. And it's Smith, and it's Johnson in at center. King outside. And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Screen by Smith. King outside. Johnson with a screen on Crawford. Just 4 to shoot. King. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
The defense looks done right now. No hustle or real desire to get stops.
And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
For Los Angeles, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Brown kicks to Porzingis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Gasol setting the pick for Crawford. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Crawford's got his second basket. Brown outside. King against Crawford. Back to Brown. On the wing, Johnson. The dish to Brown. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Brown's got his first points of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Gasol, a screen on Davis. He hits Brown with the drive. Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
He also is one of the most skilled finishers in the league. Yet another spectacular play.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Lakers also making some changes. Nelson's checked in for Johnson. Baylor comes in for Smith. And West subs in for King. It's Drummond, high post. Outside Butler. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Barnett is checked in for Davis. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The kick outside to Butler. Butler can't get that one to fall. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 2. Barnett passes to West. Over Irving. The shot missing. Here's Chicago. Here's Artest. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Aldridge against Baylor. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Aldridge a screen. And it's Artest missing.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long-distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. Russo comes in for Brown. And Smith subbed in for West. Here's the screen. Barnett against Butler. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Aldridge. Butler kicks to Artest. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Irving. Here's Artest. That doesn't go either for Artest. Artest's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Baylor. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Chicago leading. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Baylor. The Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Artest. And so he makes both from the line. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Barnett against Butler. Barnett passes to Nelson. Now on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Porzingis is checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And here are the Bulls now. Irving kicks to Drummond. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Drummond's got 5.
Strong move at the rim. Overpowers the smaller defender.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler against Barnett. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Here's Artest. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Andre Drummond with a strong contract. Los Angeles trails by 5. Artest is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Irving. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. And the pass to LaRusso. Count that one. Russo's got the first basket of the third quarter for Los Angeles.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple of shots. You are in rhythm.
Here's Artest. That doesn't go either for Artest.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
And it's West in the corner. Nelson with a screen on Irving. Here's West. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. West has got his second basket of the night.
Tough screen set there, and the defense was not prepared for it.
Aldridge a screen. Irving dishes to Aldridge. Here's Drummond. It's rebounded by LaRusso.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
Haley. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Marc Gasol's checked in for Drummond. Anthony comes in for Ron Artest. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Brown in for Irving. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kings checked in. Aldridge's shot is good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
West outside. Pass to LaRusso. Over Aldridge. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Anthony, the pass to Crawford. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Baylor. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. It's good from about 19 feet.
A solid beginning to this second half offensively. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Crawford kicks to Gasol. The kick out to Aldridge. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Baylor with the block. Now the fast break. King with the ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Jamal Crawford picks one up. The Lakers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And he knocks down the first one. Porzingis is checked in for the Bulls. The Lakers also making some changes. Brown is checked in for Nelson. Smith comes in for Baylor. Davis is subbed in for West. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Smith outside. Pass to King. The screen from Brown. King outside. Shot clock at 3 over Crawford. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, but at least he's getting after it on the backboard, but got a little carried away on that one.
When you're assertive, when you're being physical, good things tend to happen, except for the foul calls.
Brown against Davis. Kicks it out to Crawford. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 7 points for Crawford.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
King outside. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. They set the pick. Brown with a screen on Crawford. King's shot is off.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Smith checked in for the Lakers. Davis dishes to Smith. Crawford with the steal. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. The wide open look here for Anthony. Porzingis kicks to Anthony. Again, the miss by Anthony. Brown against Davis. Over Brown. That one off the back iron and out. Chicago leading. It's Brown on the wing. Nice shot from the wing. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside, Davis. Will it go? And Gasol sends it back. And they get it back. Here's Brown. To the middle. And finished off by Gasol.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Smith the pass to LaRusso. Brown sets a screen for Smith. 6 to shoot. Brown with a screen on Crawford. Here's Smith. Nice D from Porzingis.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bulls lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Here's our test. So for the Lakers right now, Baylor is out there with Nelson, and it's Smith. Then there's West, and it's Barnett in at the 3.
Oh, did you see that?
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Smith dishes to West. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Drummond with a screen on West. Butler kicks to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Baylor. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Barnett against Artest. Porzingis with the block. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. The Bulls making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Johnson's checked in. Chicago leading by 4. Guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
West passes to Baylor. And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
The Lakers making a switch here. Russo's checked in. Can they get it? West dishes to Baylor. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West.
Well, you see the excellent skill set. And this is when you want to make an impact.
You're totally right. Fourth quarter, tight game. This is when the true ballers step up.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. That doesn't go either for our test.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Los Angeles trails by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And so Baylor nails both of them.
The perfect guy to have on the line right now.
West against Irving. To the middle, stolen. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Barnett. No good off the front iron. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Butler. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Every little bit helps. Outstanding work hitting those free throws.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 6. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He told the guys, I know you can do it. Make every possession count and watch how things go our way. Kevin?
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Outside Butler. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Barnett against Butler. Outside Baylor. Over our test, the jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Baylor's got 10 points here in the second half. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 15-6 run.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game here. Irving against West. Passes it to LaRusso. Feeds it to Baylor. Over our test. Not enough on that one as it misses. On the wing, Irving. Defended by West. Irving against West. Here's our test. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's the Lakers with the ball. 9-point game. Took him no time at all on that one. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
His teammates recognize that he has the hot hand going. That's why they get him the ball every chance they get.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 9. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, it's a dejected group of guys. I mean, they've got a lot of pride, and just hadn't happened for them here tonight.
The most important thing to remember, it's not over, but they have to step up on both ends to have a chance.
Drains it from beyond the arc. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. There's the pass to Barnett. West outside. Here's the 3. Doesn't go that time. So the Bulls win it. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.